Hello, Life Group Leaders. This is your weekly group leader update. These videos are aimed at giving you everything you need to stay informed and lead your group effectively. So here we go. 3 important announcements. Number 1, I want to celebrate skipsomething.com. That's skipsomething.com. We are coming to the conclusion of our Building for the Next Generation campaign. We're almost there. So many of you have been so generous. We are so thankful. And if you want to know about how you can help us finish strong, go to skipsomething.com. In addition to that, if your group is one of those curriculum-based groups and you are short on a couple pieces of curriculum or a leader guide or a commentary, shoot me an email, paul@westside.church, and I will do whatever I can to make sure you have everything you need. Just so you know, Lifeway is where we get those resources from, and they are a little backed up right now due to the tornado that went through there. But again, shoot me an email, paul@westside.church, if I can get you something else. In addition to that, this is the third announcement, third and last one. I want you to save the date and pray for our kids camp and youth camp. So if you could, please, again, pray. That is so important that we pray for both our kids and our youth. Our kids camp is June 15th through 19th, and our youth camp is July 13th through 17th. So if you would like to be a volunteer at our kids camp, you can go to westside.church to sign up and find out more information. This week we are continuing in our sermon series called Had a Rough Week, and it's about the week leading up to the death and resurrection of Jesus. And this week we are zeroing in on the Last Supper, and 2 very important things happen in this passage. Jesus first tells his disciples that someone will betray him. And he's sitting there having a supper with the disciples, and he says, one of you will betray me. Now I want to pause, and I encourage both you and your group to pause and reflect on what this says about the character and the purpose of Jesus. He was not worried about somebody betraying him. He was not anxious over that. In fact, he knew it would happen, and he even chose to have people around him that would betray him. What does that say about the character and the unalterable purposes of our God? In addition to that, the disciples were so focused on building an earthly kingdom and Jesus being an earthly king and kicking out the Romans. But Jesus took the disciples' focus at the Last Supper. He took their focus from kicking out the Romans and from the triumphal entry. He took their focus and he put it on his sacrifice. And he said, this is my body broken for you. This is my blood that was shed for you. And so Jesus is continually taking our focus off the things of this world and putting it again on his sacrifice. So this week, this is what we really want you to hear as you reflect on this story of Jesus at the Last Supper. Trust Jesus, for he is all we need. Trust Jesus, for he is all we need. And that is what I'm praying for me and for my family and for your families as well. Love you guys. Thank you for all you do as group leaders.